Hello, everyone, and welcome to a bonus Let's Play. And this is on a new game that almost no one has ever heard of, so take it away, Varun.
This game is called Pepper's Skateboarding Challenge. It's a game that used to be on the Lego website a really long time ago, and I think it was originally uploaded in 2001, but has since disappeared. It's available. So the way I got this game is the Bionicle Media Project has a archive of all of the Lego games that were ever posted online, and I was just going through it and found it, and I actually remember playing it as a kid. And Googling it, I couldn't find any videos of people playing it, so that's what this video is going to be.
Yep.
It's got like a basic story where the Brickster has escaped from jail. Taunts Pepper.
It's a very important story. You wish you could
Very
skateboard
important.
as well as me. Oh, man.
Yeah, right. I can beat you anytime, any place. Alright, the challenge is on. And I guess the Brickster agrees to surrender to the police if he loses. Classic Brickster.
Interesting.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So this game takes place on Adventure Island.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, so this is great timing because right now we're actually on Adventure Island in the Let's Play. We've finished 4 episodes, haven't recorded part 5 yet.
So this game has got multiple tracks, boards, rider, whatever. But let's start with the default and see how it goes.
So does that sound just like wind or something? Oh,
It's the board riding. Oh man, as you can see, the physics in this game are great.
yeah. Oh, it's the board. That makes sense. Yeah, it looks like some of those sound effects are taken from... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one, like when you just take the trick boost.
So the way this game works is I can go left and right, and I can jump, and then in air I can do like turns and stuff for stunts. And stunts give me score, and then the score basically counts down like a timer. So the more stunts I do, the more time I get. And then if I run out of time, then I die, I guess. Pepper explodes.
Oh, interesting. So you gotta stay
No, I'm
alive.
joking. I don't know what happened. I haven't checked that far. I only played the game a little bit briefly just to see that everything was working and all. But let's see, I didn't play all the way to the end. If I remember correctly, the levels in this are really, really long and really, really boring. So
Oh, excellent. Oh,
we'll
lots
have
to
a lot
talk
of stuff to
about.
talk about.
It's interesting. At least this particular level seems to be based off of Arizona. Like in the background, you can see all these like plateaus. So maybe it's just a generic desert. But fun fact: so both Varun and I did grow up in Arizona. We both no longer live there, but we did grow up. So it's like home. You know, Pepper.
It could be some other deserts, right? Like, you know,
That's
Monument
true,
Valley in Utah.
see all those, like,
but yeah, definitely the
Texas.
same.
Well, no,
the
Monument
same
Valley's
area
in
of the
Arizona
United
only.
States.
Monument
Well,
Valley's
isn't
in
it on the
Arizona.
border?
I think it's in the it's one of the like the reservations.
see.
We went there not long ago. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's clear some generic desert. Well, that makes me think of the Lego Island as itself. Like, I guess each island in Lego has some sort of inspiration from somewhere. This wow, you're doing a terrible job getting the stars. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. The controls are so stiff, so I don't want to risk it and then just get cracked with the ball.
Oh my God, what happened there? Yeah, actually,
The
you
physics.
Google this game, you see this one link on this one website.
The cutting room floor.
Yeah, the cutting room floor. That's
Yeah,
right.
TCRF.
That's literally it. And then their only description is a skateboarding game with really stiff controls. So it's clear that this game
I should've
is one of
used
those
that
forgotten games.
Yeah, one of the issues with running a lot of the old Lego games is that a lot of them use Shockwave, which is, back in the day, there used to be Shockwave and Flash as separate products. Shockwave was like a sort of, well, they were both basically things that let you write interactive applications for the web using a plugin, right? They would run in a plugin. Flash was focused on 2D content, and Shockwave was focused on 3D content. They were both Macromedia, but I think one
Macromedia,
was
that's
bought from
right.
another company. So
Yeah,
that's
now
why
it's
they
like
were
Adobe,
separate.
right? Or Adobe Flash or something.
Yeah, both eventually got bought by Adobe. But the thing is, Shockwave got basically abandoned because Flash got really good 3D capabilities. So there was
That's
no
why-
need to maintain 2 separate plugins for.
It's one
Oh,
of
is
those
this
funny
the end?
things like...
Oh my
is
God,
that the
dude.
end? Did
Yeah,
you make
why am I
it?
so
Oh wait,
slow?
how are you going to get out the slope? Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Actually, I think
nice.
this is the first time that I've completed, because I don't remember ever completing a track as a kid.
That's pretty
All
impressive.
right, let's try a different track.
Yeah, you got to try different riders too. There's lots of options. So like, today we say like to
Ruined
Google
Road,
something. You don't say
jungle.
like to Bing something.
This track is
So,
locked.
oh, that's weird. Looks like you gotta unlock it
Like,
somehow. Change board.
yeah, maybe if I do
So
Ruined Road.
we all talk about like Flash games, right? But there's actually Shockwave games too. Just it never like caught on the same way Flash games caught on. Oh wow, looks like you've been using a bad board or bad wheels or something. Oh, but
Yeah,
these
what's up
wheels are
here?
locked or something.
Wow, that's
Oh,
that's
do
way
you
too
see-
many stars.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
need, like,
that
150
price.
stars or 999
It's
stars.
insane.
1,500. You
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
grind
get
this
that
game
many
out, man.
stars.
So if you have any other riders,
Dude, everybody costs money. What is this?
wow, pay to win, man.
Microtransactions? Pay to win. Man, you
Wait.
have to basically, that means you basically have to replay levels over and over until you get enough for these different characters. That's lame. All right.
Are there any
one on a
other
different
tracks
track.
available? Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing Ruined Road.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so this game is created by a company called The Planet, and The Planet literally has nothing, like almost no trace on the internet, except for this one website called planet.dk.
Well, I
Which
feel like that's
indicates that
pretty
it's a company
impressive
from
because
Denver.
most of the companies, most of
Yeah,
the companies from
actually.
this era that disbanded have nothing.
Right.
So at least they have a website that's still up and not in like
That's true,
the
actually.
Internet Archive.
So the DK website, this planet.dk, does not have a lot of information on it. I encourage you all to go look yourself. It has some random news stories from 2011. There's like 2 from 2011. The rest are from 2008 and before. And it looks like, it appears that they're just a company that makes a lot of like Flash games. And they have one called Shrooms with the Z. They have one called Lego Dreams, which is a nice puzzle game that actually.
Yes, I actually
Vern and I did
remember
play that.
Lego Dreams and Lego Belts.
Lego Belts.
Both with the Z. I remember
pretty
playing
edgy.
both of those games. We'll see if we can do videos on those. I don't know how
Yeah.
well they're gonna work. That's the thing is
Probably
that,
not very
like I was mentioning earlier, since Shockwave got abandoned a really long time ago, it's so much harder to get them working than Flash games, which tend to just still work.
Exactly.
But now, actually, I think in the past year, Flash has also been announced as end of life. So Flash won't be getting any updates either. So at some point, it'll be difficult to play Flash games.
So
but
what are
that's
people gonna
because-
do for those like online games if you don't have Flash? I guess there are
Well, you
other
know-
tools, right?
No, actually, now everything's built into the browser, so you can do this without plugins. There's WebGL, Web Audio, and all that stuff, which lets you write JavaScript directly for the browser, which then can run 3D games.
I
Can
got you.
API as well. So you basically don't need plugins anymore.
Do you find it weird that on the bottom right it says it measures your speed in like FPS? Is it like foot per second or something?
No, I just think that that's the FPS counter that's weirdly placed next to the speed. I don't think it's cool.
I got you. Oh, you know that makes. Oh, are you gonna be able to get all
I
six?
don't remember this.
So wait, are you moving left and right or like forward or how much like control do you have over the game?
Yeah, you can move left and right. It looks like he automatically goes forward. Although I'm still pressing the forward key. Let's try not.
Oh, you control with the arrow keys?
Yeah. It doesn't look like it goes any slower if I don't press forward. So. Oh man. Are you serious? That's the problem with these question marks. Is sometimes they seem to slow me down and sometimes they seem to speed me up. So is it even worth trying to get them?
RNG. Oh, that's risky. That's like it's like getting a mushroom on Rainbow Road, man. It's
Yeah.
it speeds you up, but it's super risky. Hey, well.
Well, you
finished it.
can't fall off the edge here. So.
Oh, okay. Not even on like the segments where there's like there's just like an isolated platform. You still can't fall off.
No, okay, we can do Jungle Rumble. Sweet.
Excellent.
What other tracks are there? There's only 3. Sad.
That's actually pretty sad, dude. Yeah, you need more stars, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. All right, Jungle Rumble. Let's play.
Jungle Rumble, interesting. It's kind of sad this game doesn't have music. I think a lot of people would agree that one of the best parts about Lego Island is the music. But actually, in all 3 games, I think Lego Island 1, I don't remember who does the music or anything, but it has a lot of like really fun tunes. Like my favorite being the hospital theme, probably. It's very catchy.
Yeah, the music has always been pretty good in Lego Island. The gameplay, not so much.
Kind of reminds me of oh my god, wow, you're terrible. Kind of reminds me of Sonic R. Oh man, that music.
This
first of all,
game?
it's like
Oh.
super out of place. Well, this game actually, yeah, like just the way it like looks. I suppose it doesn't really control too much like Sonic R, which might be a good thing. But the music in that game was way better than it should have been, and completely different than what it should have been. I mean, this is a Sonic game, right? And Sonic games, to that point, had very rarely, I don't think they ever had vocals, or in Sonic CD they did, but at that point, that game came out in like 96 or something, 1996. Not very common. And then they hire, this team that makes all these pop tracks, like this very dreamy synthy pop that could have come straight out of the 80s. And that was very strange just for a Sonic game. But I mean, the music was catchy, I'm not gonna lie. And Lego Island has, like Lego Island Extreme Stunts, the game that I first Let's Played. I think the music in that game is just wonderful. The whole music comes from this radio that you carry around, and they're just constantly playing music. Oh wait, are you going backwards?
I got turned around.
They're constantly playing music in on Extreme Stunts. It's like very catchy, and then they also like this radio announcer who comes and talks about stuff. And honestly, never really got old. Like, there's enough tracks that you really don't like start to get like old or like exhausted or anything. It's pretty good.
I don't think that there are that many tracks.
There aren't that many tracks, but I mean, when I played the game, at least, in that playthrough, I didn't feel like I was, hearing the same tracks too often. And there are also, of course, catchy themes, and,
I
like
think
all these
that's the
different
key
events
is that
you
they're
do.
all very catchy.
Yeah,
That's a key element of nostalgia, I think, is music.
Catchy songs.
Catchy music.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. I mean, even looking at, like Super Mario 64, or for us, Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy. It's a big part of it. The music.
Speaking of
same
Galaxy,
with Pokemon.
Mario
Yeah,
Odyssey
so-
just came out.
Yeah, at the time we're recording this, November 3rd, been out for like a week, I think, maybe a little bit less. And it's pretty crazy. I mean, for us, our first console was the GameCube, or our first like console, but we really grew up on Galaxy. Like, we never played Sunshine or anything, so a lot of people on the internet like to say like Sunshine, cool game. And for us, I mean, we played it later on emulator and all that stuff, but we didn't really grow up on that. We grew up on Galaxy. I'm not sure if that's relevant, but I think Super Mario Odyssey seems like a really interesting combination of, like, Galaxy, where you explore these different worlds, and it's about that. There's a strong emphasis on like platforming. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that Sunshine and 64 don't have platforming, but Galaxy kind of has that linear stretch, like that linearity. Sunshine and 64 are a lot more, open world. Kind of.
Yeah, that's
exploration.
true. My favorite levels that I've played in Sunshine are the ones where you don't have the jetpack.
Right, they take out
and,
Flood. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they play this, funnily enough, very catchy rendition of the Mario theme, where people are saying, do, or whatever. And, yeah, so those levels are kind of just from start to finish. Very linear, versus, oh, you're almost there. I think you're close to getting, like, Pip and Reed or something. Probably just, like, one
Yeah,
more,
but I'm not
going
gonna play anymore. I don't even know if I have the ability to save because I'm playing in like a weird sort of.
Come on, you gotta
macromedia
show us
projector
one.
thing.
You gotta show us just Pippin. I want Pippin. Pippin and Riot, dude.
That
Let's see.
means
Yeah,
we
you
need
can
to
probably
play at least one more.
We got time. So I think it'll be interesting to play Odyssey, for us coming from the Galaxy side of things, because I know people who grew up on Sunshine and 64 absolutely love Odyssey, and I'm sure we will too. Also, the reviews have just been like insanely good. Like
Yes, both this
even better
and
than
Breath of the Wild.
That's crazy. I mean, when was the last time that like in the same year Mario and Zelda came out with these like huge groundbreaking like game of the year contender games? I mean,
Yeah, but Nintendo kind of has to because given
That's true, 'cause
given
the Wii U.
given what happened to the Wii U,
right.
they realized that they have to basically pump out really good games in a short amount of time to draw up excitement about the console.
The Switch. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, hey, it worked though.
Yeah, it did. We're probably gonna get a Switch at some point.
Eventually. Yeah, you can pay for it.
I don't know.
It's a trick boost.
So what are we doing next? Backlot?
Backlot. Oh,
That's the
that
classic.
might be interesting.
But there's already videos of them on the internet, so I figured I'd pick something that was more
Oh,
obscure.
you gotta be hipster.
Yeah.
I see. Backlot's a fun. I don't
It's really
remember
not.
why.
I was playing through it a little bit. It's kind of just like a. If you know like if you think of like a real like a adventure like a point and click adventure game, right?
Yeah.
It's like a really bad version of that.
To be fair, you can move your play around, right? Like you can walk.
Yeah, it
back
is
and forth.
3D, which you know at the time like 3D web games. Wow.
Right. Yeah. 3D like for us like that was crazy. You know, playing a 3D like Lego Island game, you know, on the web. But I guess
Yeah,
it
because you
doesn't
could
really
go to your
hold
friend's
today's
house and you just be
standards.
like, oh, go to this URL, and then they can go. To the
Exactly,
website.
and then you can play the game. Now,
Do you remember?
now all you do
do you
is
remember
just
this
like
game called Planet Hot Wheels?
It sounds very familiar, but I'm not
I
sure.
have really vague memories of playing a bunch of it. It was like a 3D game with like driving and stuff. It must be in Shockwave as well, but I don't know. I don't know what happened to it.
I remember
Looks
Hot
videos
Wheels
online.
Stunt Track Rally that we played a while
Well,
as a kid.
that was a
But
game
that was
that we
a
had as a
CD
CD.
game. That was a CD, yeah. Some other Flash games I remember are the Alpha Team one, which actually has a lot of like
Oh
exploration
yeah,
and stuff.
Arctic Mission.
Yeah, our Arctic was only part of like I think there's a lot of there's the Alpha Team one, there's the Bionicle one that kind of takes up the Fire Emblem strategy, like you know choose where your player goes, but you don't actually like control them. You like click to where they go. There's
I don't
one
remember
like
that one. I remember
There's
Matanui Online game, which was a point and click adventure game.
I actually don't remember that one. I think I might have been too young. Huh.
But the other ones I remember are Junkbot.
Junkbot.
It was like a puzzle game where you had this robot that walked back and forth.
Wait,
So
yeah,
it was
yeah. I
Junkbot,
remember that
and
one.
also another game called World Builder.
Oh, wait a second. I have some very, very old memories. I think we took a trip. The only thing I remember, like Varun and I, we went to Washington D.C. when we were very young. The only thing I remember from that game or from that trip is playing this Lego World Building game. It was like I don't even know. Yeah, I don't seem to remember a lot at all. But I think I know what you're talking about. There's also the Shadow the Hedgehog Flash
Oh yeah,
game.
Shadow the Hedgehog Flash.
That's a
game, I
classic.
remember
That's
that.
iconic. Alright, yeah, you definitely have enough stars. Alright, yeah, let's see it. Let's see a Pippin read. I'm sure it doesn't actually change anything. Just the cosmetics. Oh, she has 2 boards of her own. Excellent.
Oh, that means I can change the board, I guess. Thunderboard. Trickmaster.
Yeah, we definitely don't have enough stars. I guess we can try out this Thunderboard, see if it's any different.
Oh, I guess there's 2 variants for the boards. Anyways. Alright, let's go back to the first track.
Yeah,
Dirt
Flash
Dash.
games. What a time to be alive. Is Miniclip
Kids
still
these
around?
days
I'm
have
sure...
it so much better.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure these things are still around, and I'm sure now
Yeah.
they use WebGL.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
it's just so much better. And you can even, WebGL even works on phones and stuff.
Hey, what's that target there? What does that do?
It makes you jump
Oh, just
really
launch it.
high.
Oh, okay.
And then also
God, this
gets
game is
double.
so glitchy. That's right, mobile games. Kids have so many options.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, actually, that's another thing is, Even though like the web technologies have gotten so good, people mostly just play games on their phones. These types of games are just on people's phones these days.
Right. Yeah, like this could be a very easy game where you just like, shake your phone back and forth, or like control a tiny virtual joystick, and then just like this is exactly what a mobile game might look like.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just gaming in general. Like these days, it's more about like playing in bursts than it's like sitting down and investing yourself in this experience. Like at least for mobile games, right? Like you almost never see like a mobile RPG take off, but you see games like Angry Bird and like whatever it was, like Cut the Rope, whatever they play these days, where you can like sit there for like 10 minutes and then feel like you accomplished something, and then go on with your day, and then just keep checking back. Or like these days, like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, like these very like short bursts of entertainment.
And also, you can pay money.
Oh yeah, of course, microtransactions.
Timers everywhere.
To be fair, microtransactions have made their way to AAA games too.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but.
So is all this loot boxes? Have you heard about all this loot box controversy?
Yeah, I heard about this with Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed. It's pretty tragic. You want to give a quick rundown of what's happening?
I don't know that much about it. I just know people are pissed.
Yeah, actually, me too. Oh. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I mean, game companies are getting. It seems like they're getting greedier and greedier.
But at the same time, games are getting more and more expensive. So
that's true. Like
they wouldn't do it unless like they figure that. Yeah, I mean. I guess it's all in the end profit, right?
Yeah, it's all about profit. That's true. I mean, I guess games like to even look at like size of games, like you have like 80 gigabyte mega, like these huge games with huge open worlds.
Somebody has to be producing all of that content.
Right.
And that's somebody needs to get paid.
Exactly. These older
Furthermore,
games.
I guess if they if publishers like EA want to continue to take risks, then they need to have some sort of situation where each successful game makes enough to cover potentially flopping games.
That's true, but I guess that's where microtransactions come in. But what it feels like, and we're about to wrap up, but what it feels like is that we have all these games that have microtransactions, so you assume that they're making some sort of profit, or you'd hope, because these microtransactions are like somewhat profitable, people buy them, but we don't see like enough risks like in games. I mean, you feel like all these major franchises, at least like, and to be honest, I haven't been keeping up with AAA games like this year, but looking at like footage from the Assassin's Creed game, like looking at that new Wolfenstein game that came out like last week or something, or very recently. Yeah. I mean, it looks fun and cool, but it doesn't look like some sort of innovation or.
See, I don't know. I actually don't know if I agree with you, because the new Assassin's Creed game changes the gameplay significantly from the previous installments.
Okay, they changed the gameplay. From what I understand, yeah,
all you do is like all new.
I mean, like you hold the A button to sprint or whatever instead of right trigger.
Yeah, the parkour stuff is the same, but the combat has been completely changed to be like an actual combat system where you actually have to fight against people, instead of the previous games where you would just stand there. The enemies would
and then everyone would
arrange
come
in a circle around you and then attack one by one, and you would just counter.
That's true. Actually, that is an improvement, but
they move the camera closer over the shoulder, and actually it's the first Assassin's Creed game with RPG elements as well. So
fair enough.
There are definitely some changes.
Maybe that's a bad example.
But anyways, we can discuss this some other time.
We'll continue this next time. But anyways, thank you for joining us. And I just realized. Oh, never mind. But yeah, thank you for joining us, and we'll try to continue this bonus series where we'll look at some not so popular games. We won't be doing like full Let's Plays, but these are kind of like teasers into these different games that you may not have seen before. So thank you very much, and see you next time.